The mission's main purpose was to document any violations of the ceasefire agreement and act as a tool for deterring aggression. This thin stack of papers, never meant to be seen by the public, sheds light onto how such events were treated. According to this, OSCE staff stationed at a forward patrol base on the Ukrainian-controlled territory, they were alerted to what they themselves describe as outgoing artillery fire mortar rounds coming from about 500 meters north of this forward patrol base position. This is a regular post-incident review and report. Again, according to the accounts of, well, those involved in the incident, the fire was coming towards the so-called, they say, Lugansk People's Republic territory. But probably the most peculiar thing about this document is this after-action review, because here they are detailing as to what can be done so that these incidents can be avoided in the future. And basically they are asking for suitable acoustic sensors and CCTV cameras that can be accessed from the basement. Basically, they aren't even releasing a call maybe towards the Ukrainian army so that they stop establishing their artillery firing positions in what was supposed to be then a demilitarized zone, and also in direct vicinity, apparently, of OSCE facilities. No one was harmed in that incident, unlike in 2017 when an OSCE patrol car blew up on a landmine. Kiev rushed to pin the blame for the tragedy on the Lugansk militia. Yet OSCE apparently came to a different conclusion. Maxim, who used to work as a language assistant with the mission, saw the original internal report.
The report was available to the members of our team during one day in the conference room. It was only available in a printed form. From this report, you could understand that you're responsible for.
Who was it?
Ukrainian armed forces. It was filmed online by camera of Ukrainian armed forces.
Maxim is in a world of legal trouble. He's been sentenced to 13 years in jail for state treason, but not because of the services he provided to the OSCE as a translator and interpreter. One of the mission's senior supervisors, who introduced himself as a former State Department official, approached Maxim, and language assistant evolved into an espionage agent.
I gathered intelligence for George Levitsky, an American member of SMM, and I gathered information about people's militia of the LPR, about their structure and their commanders. I did open source research and verified information on the ground with the members of people's militia, speaking to them on patrols.
All this data Maxim fed to his recruiter, George Levitsky, who in turn is very closely tied to the Pentagon. A self-described 26-year special ops veteran with the US military and a reported former intelligence officer was chosen to supervise the impartiality of the special monitoring group. And he wasn't the only man with links to NATO within the high ranks of the OSCE mission. This is Colonel Petko Lilov, a bias-free security officer with the mission. Before that, a NATO commander in Iraq and Afghanistan, and an operational manager with DIN Corp, an American mercenary group the US has been lately actively encouraging to join Kiev troops on the battlefield. Or meet Ayhan Saygin, the latest deputy head of the OSCE mission in Lugansk, and coincidentally a NATO brigadier general. In late 2000s, he served as the alliance's military intelligence officer in Istanbul and then as a commander in Afghanistan. All these special ops officers, NATO commanders, intelligence agents and their trusted staff had unlimited access to OSCE reports like these. From exact coordinates of the Lugansk forces' positions to high-resolution photos of logistical bases, OSCE came to the Donbass carrying the banners of pacifism and non-partisanship. and left in plumes of mistrust and betrayal. Amir Gazdanov reporting from the Donbass, RT.